go to healthworxradio.com.
And we'd like to welcome Mr. Barrie Carlsen from Vitex Nutrition here to the HealthWorx Radio Show on CKNW. Welcome, Barrie.
Thank you, Alan. Glad to be back again.
Yeah. Now, Barrie, I know you've got at least 50-plus years of experience in the nutrition business.
Well, I started very young.
You did start very young. I mean, you don't look your age. You know, one of the things I love about you, Barrie, you got so much energy. And I know that when I talk to my clients at Mark's Pharmacy, 80th and Scott Road, one of the key things as we age or people take certain medications, they lack energy. Now, we're here to talk about this unique molecule called enzyme CoQ10.
Right.
And how it gets delivered to our body, and why is it so important to our energy? Can you help us understand that?
Yeah, certainly. This is a very common topic, of course, is people lack energy as we age. And there's an enzyme called coenzyme Q10, which the body normally produces. But as we age, the body produces less and less and less. In fact, after about 60 years, we only maybe have about 20% of the CoQ10 production of a younger person at, say, age 25. Now, CoQ10 is termed the spark plug, the body's spark plug, because it plays it powers the cell. It provides the energy molecule as part of what we call the ATP cycle, the adenosine triphosphate cycle. That's the energy currency they often use. So every muscle in the body requires energy, particularly the heart, because that's the most important muscle we have, and it's one of the largest. So people take CoQ10 to give the extra energy to the heart. People with cardiovascular disease, it's one of the now standard therapies to provide that energy to allow the heart to keep functioning, to keep beating. But it has many other functions within the body as well, because CoQ10 is called ubiquinone, and that's a term that means ubiquitous. In other words, it's in every cell in the body. It's throughout the entire body. And as the ubiquinone donates its energy molecule, it breaks down to become ubiquinol, which is now an antioxidant, which has other functions in the body to protect the cells from oxidative damage. And then it's recycled back to form ubiquinone again, or CoQ10, to recharge it, as it were. So CoQ10, ubiquinone, can then give the energy molecule and start the ATP cycle going again.
So, Barrie, let me understand this. In every cell in our body, there's a particular energy molecule. There's an energy-generating cell, actually, mitochondria it's called. But
yeah,
it just generates energy. And one of the key ingredients, besides oxygen, is enzyme CoQ10.
Exactly.
It's there sparking this fire, quote unquote, to make our little steam engine, our chemical steam engine, work better and faster. And there's massive amounts of these little chemical steam engines in our brain and mainly in our heart muscle. So the more we get these working and the more nutrients we take to make it work better, the better off we are.
Exactly, and this is why it's good sense, really, to as we get older, to supplement the diet with coenzyme Q10 to give us that extra spark.
Now,
However, there's a lot of confusion about CoQ10 as a dietary supplement. It's very poorly absorbed when you take it as a supplement. Maybe 1% to 3%, depending on the form that you take, gets actually converted to CoQ10. So often people don't notice too much of a change because their body's absorbing so little of it. But there's been a new technology which Vitex has now incorporated, which changes the map dramatically. It's a capsule called the DR capsule, and that means delayed release capsule. And this capsule and whatever is contained in it will not dissolve in the stomach, but rather it will make its way to the small intestine, where in the higher pH of the small intestine, the capsule will dissolve and delivering the contents directly to the small intestine. So we do that with the CoQ10 formula. We get the entire amount to the small intestine rather than the 1% to 3% that would normally get there from a traditional dietary supplement. So it makes a huge difference in the amount of CoQ10 that can now function within the bloodstream.
Well, that's really exciting news because I know that enzyme CoQ10 is very poorly absorbed, number one. Number two, I know that many prescription drugs stop the absorption of CoQ10. As a matter of fact, if you're on a drug called metformin for high blood sugar, it restricts it. If you're on anti-cholesterol medication, anything with the ending of the name statin in it, it restricts the absorption of enzyme CoQ10, and even anything with blood pressure drugs with atenolol or bisoprolol, metoprolol, any of those drugs seem to restrict the absorption of CoQ10. So not only are you taking prescription drugs that are, help solve your problems, but they're also causing you to lack energy. And the key thing is you need more of it. And so I'm really excited about sharing this information about the Vitex CoQ10 in the DR capsule, because now we can deliver much more highly absorbable enzyme CoQ10 in order to give us back our energy.
Right, exactly. And one other feature that we provide is that the body, as I said, naturally makes CoQ10, and the key nutrient with the diet is a form of vitamin B6 called pyridoxal 5-phosphate. This is the active molecule, the active form of vitamin B6. And pyridoxal 5-phosphate is the first step in the natural biosynthetic process of the body making CoQ10. So the research has found that when there's a deficiency of CoQ10, especially in cardiovascular disease, there's also corresponding deficiency of this pyridoxal 5-phosphate. And it's now thought that it's the deficiency of pyridoxal 5-phosphate which is not allowing the body to make enough CoQ10, which makes the deficiency of CoQ10. So we provide both. We provide the body's pyridoxal 5-phosphate to allow the body to manufacture the normal amounts of CoQ10, and then as a dietary supplement to give that extra amount of CoQ10 already formed to start the energy cycle, the ATP cycle.
So if you want to try a bottle of the new Vitex Nutrition enzyme CoQ10, call us right now. We're giving a $5 radio coupon. That just leave your name and phone number with the operator, and you can pick up your bottle and save $5 at Mark's Pharmacy, 80th and Scott Road. Call us right now at 280-9898, 604-280-9898, and you'll get on the list. The first 5 callers will receive the $5 radio coupon. Leave your name and phone number with the operator on the line, and you can save $5 off your first bottle of the Vitex Nutrition enzyme CoQ10. So we got a couple of minutes left, Barrie. Can you share any personal stories about using your product, or share with people who've sampled it?
Yeah, CoQ10 has been a particular interest of mine for many years, and say with this availability of this new technology capsules, it's just made it a nutrient front line and center that works quickly and provides the protection for those with cardiovascular disease. In fact, the International Society of Cardiology, they recommend, and most cardiologists now recommend, that CoQ10 be part of every therapy of people being treated for cardiovascular disease. So have this new capsule technology to bring this new form to the public is really a honor for us. And it's not just with CoQ10. A lot of nutrients are destroyed by stomach acid, antioxidants in particular, anything made with a protein. So we want to get those nutrients. Our c-nag, of course, is the same way. It's destroyed by stomach acid, but in the DR cap, it gets all the way to the small intestine, where it's basically all bioavailable to the body.
So we've been talking to Mr. Barrie Carlsen from Vitex Nutrition, and the product is this enzyme CoQ10 in the new DR capsules, now available at Mark's Pharmacy, 80th and Scott Road. If you call right now, you will save $5 off your purchase. Just to give the operator your name and your phone number, 604-280-9898. That's 604-280-9898. First 5 callers will get the $5 coupon. I believe there's 2 spots left.
We'll take a quick break and be back with more of the HealthWorx radio show here on CKNW.
Feature on